this is fun. So I am Emma. I am also a marine mammal research and education person, so another whale presentation. But I'm going to be talking about future career prospects and some of the career paths that you could go on to participate in, like if you participated in this internship. So just as an overview of kind of what our day-to-day looks like, you kind of already got a much more in-depth, detailed look at that from Annie and Evie and their awesome video. But again, to just kind of go over that, we basically engage with passengers about sailwagon ecology. We record data on the species and behaviors and also the photos that are taken. And we also educate passengers on how they can better protect their marine environment once we've seen the whales. I always find that people are a little bit more inspired to do something once they've gotten the opportunity to actually see the whales and put a face to like what a straw could do or something like that. So essentially, this internship has provided you, or me especially, with some really awesome skills and useful techniques to kind of transfer into the professional field. So I really look at this internship as an opportunity to kind of go into 3 main areas, although there are obviously a lot of different things that you could do with the experience taken from this internship. But the 3 that I am mostly focused in on are nonprofit research, academia, and conservation policy. So nonprofit research is something like that the aquarium does, so research that isn't really for profit. Another great group is the Ocean Alliance Group. It was actually founded by a man named Roger Payne, and he was the guy that did the original study on like humpback whale songs back in the 70s, so that's really cool. Academia is another big one for research, so getting your PhD and going on to teach at a university while also doing your own personal research on the side. And then finally, conservation policy is a great way to kind of take what you've learned and kind of apply that to a policy field and kind of make tangible changes in order to better protect your marine environment. So both of these whales are a whale named Timberline, just to relate it back to the internship a little bit. He's doing some surface lunging and tail slapping there, some kick feeding. And then finally, some takeaways that I took away from the internship. Interacting with passengers can sometimes be difficult. You might think that people know something and they really don't. I've had passengers ask me like where we chain up the whales at night because they think that they're like putting on a show for us when we go out there. That's not true. These are wild animals. Obviously, we couldn't chain a 40-ton animal if we wanted to. But you get really valuable experience recording data. So some of that experience taking data and kind of interacting with passengers is something that you could take away and put to other uses, such as the nonprofit research, or especially academia, like talking to other people and people from different backgrounds. I find that I have a lot more confidence in public speaking now and engaging with audiences of various levels. So like if you're talking to a kid, for instance, trying to explain something, how that would be different versus talking to an adult. And then, yeah, confidence in public speaking, I've kind of talked briefly about that. So yeah, those were my takeaways. Any questions? Yeah, Renee. I have not seen a right whale. They're a little more common in the spring, so if you wanted to see one, definitely go out in like April